for the past how many days? 3 days, 4 days? Wait, when did ZZZ come out? 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 4th day. So I guess for the past 3 days, not including today, I've been playing ZZZ pretty much, or not playing, streaming Zenless Zone Zero pretty much exclusively. Not counting this stream, I've streamed ZZZ for 14 hours, and probably if you add like 2 more hours of off-stream play, probably that's gonna be like 16 hours. So I've been playing ZZZ for almost like 16 hours maybe, and yeah, here are like some thoughts of mine on the game. So first of all, the story. Okay. So how am I gonna tackle this? I'm just gonna provide like things that I like or pros, and the things that I don't like or cons, basically. So the story for ZZ, the pros is like it has really nice aesthetics and animation. Like for example, if you look at like this screen, this pause screen, the aesthetic is really nice. The like animation is really good. I mean, I can't show you the animation. Probably I'll just pull up a clip to show you. But yeah, the animation is really, really unique, really different. It's something new. It's very engaging. So I really like that. But this is like the bad point, which is it's a pretty mediocre story for the beginning. Also, like for the story, there's not really like a strong hook in the beginning. Like I don't know what this is, like chapter 0, I guess. The prologue maybe. Like this prologue is okay, it's pretty good for a start. But after this it's kind of like meh. Right? These are like kind of like meh. And then here where the big thing came out, this thingy came out, it was really cool. When Miyabi comes out, it was really cool. But yeah. In the beginning there's not really strong hook, and there was also a lot of like immersion breaking. So you would like, enjoy the story, especially like from this Cats Lost and Found A to Cats Lost and Found B. There'll be like in the middle that's like, oh, you need to level up or like do other stuff. It's kind of like immersion breaking. It's like, oh well, you have to go do this other stuff before you can continue the story, I guess. So that kind of felt really bad, personally. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the story. Gameplay wise, so I'm gonna split the gameplay into two: the TVs and the combat. First, I'll talk about the TV. The TV is like one of the issue or like one of the problems with the immersion breaking, where you just have like these TVs, right? Like a lot of the time it's just like, oh, you need to go do this, and then like you'll be just in the TV, and then like the character's just talking on the top right, and then it's like, yeah, I feel like it could have been like a dialogue thingy instead of just being in the TV. That there will be like sometimes where it's like, oh, go from point A to point B, and then you're just in the TV going from point A to point B. I feel like that's like really unnecessary TV. But there are some TVs I can't really show you, but there are some TVs that I really enjoy doing, mostly like the puzzle TVs, not the ones that you just like, oh, go from A to B, or like chase this thingy from A to B, or like get on the train. It's like, you could have just done it in a different way than using the TV. Personally, I like the TV personally, but most of them in the story are like unnecessary, right? Some of them are pretty like unique, pretty fun, but for most of them in the story, it's really unnecessary. So yeah, moving on to the next gameplay component, which is combat. Personally, I really like the combat because it's flashy, it's really like easy to pilot, right? it has a very low skill floor, meaning it's like really easy to get into. Like it's not very complicated to get into. It's just easy. Just, you know, click this button, it does this. Click this button, it does this. And that's precisely where it kind of failed, because there's like literally no depth to the combat, and it's very shallow, and you can just, you know, spam buttons and you just be fine. That's okay, that's fine for like early game and stuff, but yeah, the combat, even though it has a very low skill floor, I'm afraid that that like it will just stop there, you know. It would just be this spammy click, left click to hit, and then click right click to dodge, and then click spacebar to parry, right? So that is fine, right? Personally, for me, that is fine because it's just a brain dead game that you just click buttons and stuff. But for them to kind of market this as the combat game, it's kind of oomphy. But yeah. But yeah, for now, I really like the combat of this game because it is so brain dead, right? I know a lot of people doesn't really like the combat because of how brain dead it is. But yeah, personally, I haven't really find an issue for the combat. If you're wondering, I'm using this team of, I got this guy as my S rank, and I use this Hatsune Miku Hui character, and I use Sukaku as a support. So it could be this team just is pretty good, therefore I don't have any issues or like run into any challenges fighting. Or maybe I'm just very good at the game or something, I don't know. On to the next point, which is polls and gacha. Okay, personally, this is like my biggest gripe for this game. Hopefully it changes in the future, but as like, bro, I have been playing 16 hours of this game, not including this stream, 16 hours, and I've gotten to level 29. Alright? And I've only have one S rank character, which is like the one 5-star. I have every A rank. I'm kind of lucky in that, but only one S rank, and I have not gotten a new S rank. But I can pull right now, but it's not going to be guaranteed. I've only spent 50. Is this 50? Yeah, 50 pulls on the limited event banner, right? But the permanent, I spent 100. But yeah, we don't really talk about the standard banner. But for the my gripe is with the limited event banner, the character ones. It's so like hard to get pulls, man. It's like yeah, it's so hard to get pulls. I'm like baffled that after 3 days of just straight grinding this game and just streaming and playing this game, I have not gotten a 5-star from this, and I'm completely free to play. Of course, that like, you know, that definitely weighs in a little bit because I'm free to play. But yeah, I just feel like that's outrageous. That's ludicrous for me to like play 16 hours and not get a S rank on the limited banner. But yeah, you know, for the gacha system, there's like practically no pros to this. This what is it called? The weapon banner basically is not like Wuthering Waves. You know, it's your standard Genshin / HSR weapon banner where you can still lose. I'm pretty sure you can also still lose on the limited event character banners. That's also a thing. It's a 50-50 again. I guess you get a lot of Bang Bull pulls, so that's good. Personally, these are cute, but personally I would rather have the Bang Bull pulls get converted into my limited character pulls. But yeah, I feel like the gacha, damn, it's like, especially for like a launch, for the launch, the limited pulls is just not there. You know, it's yeah. I would expect like after 16 hours I will be able to get another S rank or a 5-star, but yeah, maybe skill issue. But then again, for the 16 hours that I played this game, for the main story, I didn't skip the story. I did read it. Some of them I like let the dialogue play in full. Some of them I just sped read it. So I tried to like give the story like some, I tried to understand the story, right? Not skip everything. So yeah, I just feel like it's too, they give too little rewards for the limited banner pulls. But that's just me. That might just be me. Okay, I feel like you need to do too much to gain a tiny little fraction of like pulls. But yeah, I mean it's not Kuro games, so we're not getting another Wuwa. So yep. Anyways, moving on to characters. All right. Personally, I think this cast of character at launch is pretty great. All right, it's pretty great, right? They have like a very wide range of characters. So you have like, you know, a full furry dude if you're into that. You have Hatsune Miku or Hue Hue, and you have this Oni blue skin character, right? Very cool. You have your standard three free characters, right? But it is a bit too wide range, if you get what I mean. You know, it's a bit too wide range. All right, my opinion, right? My opinion. But personally, I'm pretty okay with it because there are like some characters I really like for example Ellen that I really like. I also really like Ambi as well. Ambi is like the gold standard for me. Grace is okay. I'm not particularly too into her, especially after the story. I feel like she is, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Who's this again? Rena? We haven't met her. I don't know her personality, but she just looks like a maid. Okay, maids are great. Maids are great. The only one little thing that I'm kind of concerned about is there's only one quote unquote normal male dude in the game. You have a male furry, you have a robot male with a big bear, and that's it. So there's only like one male dude that's kind of playable, okay? Playable in the combat. I know you can play fucking Wise. You can like, okay, not play Wise. You can use Wise. Alright, Wise is an MC. It's a male character. I'm saying like in the combat. Okay, in the combat where you can gacha for it. There's only one quote unquote normal male dude. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I'm okay with it. Not super big fan of it, but not, you know, hating on it super hard or anything. For me, I'm okay, you know. Hey, I got my like favorite characters. All right. Also, Miyabi is on in here, which is, I'm kind of sad. Miyabi is fucking cool. All right, I want Miyabi, but it is what it is. All right. All right, that's my take on the characters. Yeah, that's pretty much the main stuff. For like some of the, where the heck is the settings? Some of the like, you know, other stuff like QOL or something. I really love this. You can have like more than 60 FPS. This is amazing. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I'm just trying to say more FPS equals more good. Alright, give us more of this. Give us this in Genshin, give us this in Star Rail, maybe not Star Rail. Just give us this, okay? Wuwa, give us this. You know, I don't even think we need unlimited. Just give us like 120. You know, that's great. This is great. We love this. The UI is kind of fine. But when I first played the game, I have no idea what is what and where is what. So it's just a new game thing. You know, you need to get used to it. Right. Now I feel like the UI is pretty fine so far. I've seen some people said that the gacha screen, not this one, but when you pull, the gacha screen is kind of, you know, not interesting. I think it's a pretty good, a pretty unique take on like the gacha screen, because like pretty much all of the gachas, the big gachas, are using the splash art and the 2D art to like represent the gacha screen. And this is like, you can see the full 3D character. I feel like that's great. You know, I probably will pull up if this is in the video, I'll pull up a fucking thing. But yeah, I feel like it's a pretty nice gacha screen, to be honest. Is it the best? Probably. I mean, it's a gacha screen, right? I don't know. I feel like, yeah. Anyways, last thing I want to talk about is the goddamn art. Alright, I don't know, have any of you seen the art? Alright, first of all, let me show you this. This screen is your Constellation / Eidolon screen. Look at this. Look at this art. It is amazing. Alright? Of course, like, you can't see anything if you haven't unlocked anything. This is like my most, like, she's at C5. You can't really see, my head is blocking. She's at C5, okay? This art is amazing. Alright? You can't really see if you haven't unlocked it, right? It is what it is, but the fucking art, man, it's so good. It's so good. The art is very good. Another one that I want to like kind of point out is in here. Like, oh my god. Look at this. It's so good. Look. It looks so nice. The arts are so good. Like, holy shit, man. Look at this. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. The art goes crazy here, right? It's really, really nice art. Personally, I'm an art enjoyer, if you can't tell already. But yeah, I mean, this is like a kind of a small thing, but yeah, it's really cool. I love this. This is great. All right, but it's not the main game. All right, that's it. That's my take, I guess, on Zenless Zone Zero. Any questions? Anything you want to know? Ask me, I guess. It's probably gonna be turned into a video, so if you're not here live, I mean, I am live right now, but after when this is got turned into a video, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment. Okay, thank you. Subscribe. Okay, goodbye.